Hey guys, today I'm going to be sharing with you, or Bruce and I are going to be sharing with you, can you say hi?
Hi.
Hi! What I plan to plant in my garden this year. So in front of me here I have a bunch of seeds laid out and I'm going to share with you what I'm going to direct sow, what I'm going to start in my greenhouse. I also have, if somebody's going to cough them up here, we have 10 seed packages here that I ordered when I was doing my own seed ordering that I'm going to be giving away. So stay tuned to the end of the video for some information on that. But yeah, let's get started. They're not really in any particular order. I do have them kind of categorized a little bit, so we'll try and work our way through them. But yeah, here I have all my squash that I'm going to plan to plant. A lot of these are open packages. Obviously, I grew some of these last year, the year before, and whatnot. So here I have a couple of summer squash. This is a scallop hybrid sunburst. This is a little patty pan. And then this Midnight Noche zucchini. Both of these I grew last year. Both did really, really well. I like those a lot. This is a baby Pam pumpkin, little sugar pumpkin. I didn't try them last year. I think it was from the year before that. I have a plan this year to grow them along my garden fence, and I have this humongous container that I'm going to try to grow one plant in, or two plants in, sorry. I've never grown pumpkins because I don't have a ton of room for them, but I'm going to try and trellis them this year. So yeah, big ambition or big hopes for pumpkins. This is new to me this year. I'm really excited about this. It's a bush style spaghetti squash. So this is the spaghetti squash that I planted last year, I think, and maybe the year before. I think no, just last year. And nothing, I don't know, it's just a spaghetti pasta squash. I don't know if there's anything fancy about the variety of it, but anyways, spaghetti squash, like most winter squash, are a vining crop and they take up quite a bit of room. So I'm hoping that this will give me a little bit more of a yield with some more compact plants. So I'm going to try and do both of these kinds of spaghetti squash this year. And now here, this is one of my woes that I have. This is a honey nut butternut I tried to grow last year, a butternut I tried to grow the year before, and then this is a new one that I bought from a company that I bought a few seeds from this year. For whatever reason, I've never had any luck with these two, and hopefully that's not the situation with this, but I've never had any luck with butternut squash. I don't know what the heck I'm doing wrong. I've never had any female flowers on any butternut squash I've tried to grow. So if anybody's got any info on that, maybe you can share with me. But yeah, I'm really hoping to get a butternut squash crop this year. I've never had any issues with any other kind of squash that way, so who knows. This is a buttercup squash. I didn't grow any of these this year, or sorry, last year. I did grow some the year before, and I really do like these ones quite a bit. So they're a nice a winter squash that keeps really well. They're really yummy. And yeah, those are all the squash I'm going to grow. All right, and this row I have some greens here. This is a mesclun mixed lettuce, and this is an Avon hybrid. Yeah, Avon hybrid spinach, sorry. Those all grow this year again. And this is, again, from the new company I ordered from this year, this Heritage Harvest Seed. This is just some Rainbow Swiss Chard or 5-color Swiss Chard, similar to the one I grew last year. But yeah, those all grow this year. These are brassicas. Now, I'm excited to add a couple of kinds of brassicas to my growing list again this year. I've never had luck with either cabbages or broccoli or cauliflower, things like that I tried to grow in the past. I've never tried to grow Brussels sprouts. These are I don't know, Hestia hybrid. Oh my goodness, can't talk today. Hestia hybrid Brussels sprout. And then this is a hybrid storage cabbage. When I tried to grow things like this in the past, I had root maggots or root fly maggots, and it decimated my crop. So I'm excited to try those again this year with some kind of smart companion planting, pest deterrents, things like that. If I have to, maybe I'll wrangle up some row covers or something, but we'll see. Anyways, and then here's just a couple of kinds of kale that I'm going to grow this year, because kale I've never had a problem with. Kale is a really fantastic crop to grow, so... These are a couple different kinds of beans. This is the kind that I grew last year. Really prolific pole green bean. Really, really love these. I'm not quite sure if I have enough in this package though to last me this year, so I'll probably get into this one as well. This is a Kentucky Blue. That's Kentucky Wonder. I think they're pretty similar. These are obviously a heritage or heirloom seed. All of these ones are heirloom seeds, so, and this one is not. So, but yeah, we'll, yeah, excited about those. Green beans are one of my pole green beans are one of my favorite things to grow. This year I'm going to try corn again. I made a new little patch outside of my vegetable garden area to try and grow some corn. I did grow this a couple years ago and had some luck with it. This is Simonette. Sorry, there we go. Sorry about that. Simonette corn. This is supposed to be a really nice short season corn for where I live. So yeah, hopefully, we'll see. Have some luck with some corn this year. And we'll go into, this pile here. These are all kind of like root crops. Again, rutabagas. These, I'm not sure what I had when I tried these the year before last year. They just got lanky and ended up dying. I don't know if it was flea beetles or what. Something killed all these off. So I don't know. I'm gonna try them again this year. Some turnips, not rutabagas. These are summer turnips. So I'm gonna try and grow some little radishes. I'll grow some of this year. These are some yellow Parma onions. I've never started onions from seed before, but I would like to try and grow some nice big onions this year, because the onion sets that you can buy at your nursery or at your hardware store, onions are a biennial, I think, so those are actually 1 year old onions. So the first year of a biennial, they're going to try to produce the bulb, but in the second year of a biennial, they're going to try and produce seed, right? So they're going to focus as much of their energy as they can on producing seed as opposed to growing a nice big root. So starting your onions from seed, that being the first year of the onion, right? So yeah, hopefully I'll get a nice big onion crop from starting my own seeds this year, so we'll see. Anyways, and then these are Royal Chantenay carrots. As you can see, I used part of this last year. These are my favorite carrot to grow. I've mentioned that, I think, on Facebook before, but yeah, these are my favorites. And I think there's another kind. These, just to try them out, I don't know. They're similar kind, I think, to those. But yeah, got some carrots I'm gonna grow, obviously. And then some beets. Sorry, somebody's being cranky, but yeah, got some beets here. These are leftover from last year. These are little candy cane beet. They look just like that. They're really cool. Not quite as distinctive a flavor, I guess, but just really, really fun and pretty to cut and to look at. Anyways, and then these are just a cylinder beet. I really like a cylinder beet as opposed to like a Detroit beet or a globe beet, because they're much easier to peel and process and stuff when you're canning them. So yeah. Sorry about that. So I'm also going to try and do peppers again this year. The last year I didn't try, but the year before that and the year before that I did. I've never had any. Bruce, it's okay, honey. He's trying to grab the salt and pepper off the table. Sorry. Every time I've tried to grow peppers in my greenhouse, I've had an aphid factory. It's been terrible. I even bought ladybugs one year and put them in my greenhouse, and yeah, it didn't work out. So I'm going to try and grow these out. Careful, honey. I'm going to try and grow these out in my garden this year, so maybe natural bug predators and stuff like that will keep the aphids in check, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. And then of course, no garden's complete without tomatoes. These are all, you know, a bunch of different kinds of tomatoes, because apparently I can never have enough. But these are some leftovers from last year. These are aroma, obviously pretty straightforward there. These are little red robin cherry tomato. They're supposed to be like a really prolific compact plant, I think. So yeah, wow. So excited to try these this year. And then these are all new kinds as well. Every year I kind of get similar varieties but different kinds. Depends on who has what in stock. Sorry. And these I got all from this Heritage Harvest Seed Company. I really like their selection, and eventually maybe one day I'll get serious about Bruce, honey, sorry, you're shaking salt and pepper everywhere. I'm gonna try and save my own seeds, so I thought maybe I'd try and do that with some heritage varieties, but not this year, maybe one year. Anyways, I have a cherry tomato, this Ukrainian tomato, which is a really good tomato for processing and for sauce and stuff like that. And this Kalinka tomato, I can't actually remember what it is. I kind of think it's like an early girl or like a nice little slicing sweet tomato or something. And same with this early Annie one. But don't quote me on that. I could be totally wrong there. Anyways, those are the kinds of tomatoes I'm going to try and grow. And for the rest of the greenhouse stuff, I have some eggplants here. These I tried to grow last year. I didn't have any luck with them. I started them too late, and the plants were too small when I transplanted them, and they just never really took off. So I think eggplants have a longer date of maturity. So I'm going to try and start these good and early this year and give them another try, because it'd be cool to be able to grow an eggplant or two in my garden for sure. But yeah. Anyways, and then here I have some herbs that I'll start. Again, more of these Heritage Harvest seed herbs. A lot of my seed order this year was from them. So yeah. I got some chamomile, some dill, some basil, and some parsley that I'm going to grow. This parsley and not this kind of basil, but another kind of basil I actually have growing in my kitchen right now. So anyways, those are my herbs that I'm gonna grow. I will also do obviously some rosemary, thyme, sage, things like that. Mint. Mint I already have in my garden. But anyways, all the more kind of perennial herbs, or at least perennial in hardier climates or in warmer climates. You're super distracting today. I am gonna buy from the nursery in bedding plants. So I got some Durango marigolds. Sorry, calendula. These are some little Legion of Honor. These are little gem marigold. Really nice small bushy plants. I love gem marigolds. This is some climbing nasturtiums. This I think I should try and use every year, or every seed order I get from T&T Seeds. They always include a little thank you seed package. I have tons of these or similar ones like this, so I'll try and grow some of them maybe this year. And then a couple different kinds of sunflowers here. So, oh yeah, that's Mama's. Thank you. This is a mammoth sunflower. Every year in my fall fair, there is a tallest sunflower competition. So last year I didn't enter mine because those pesky little things didn't actually open up their flower heads until like 3 days after the fall fair. So this year again, started nice and early and try and enter a sunflower in the tallest sunflower competition. Alright guys, last but certainly not least, here are the seeds that are going to be in my giveaway. So here I have 10 different varieties of things that I've either tried in the past and have loved, or things that I'm trying this year and am really excited about. So they're all from T&T Seeds. This giveaway is in no way sponsored by them. They're just one of my favorite places to shop. So here I have Red Robin cherry tomato, patty pan squash, scarlet kale, radish, mesclun lettuce, green beans, cucamelons, carrots, basil, and chaga beets. So yeah, all the information on how to enter the giveaway, I'll go ahead and link down below. You can enter either on Facebook, Instagram, or both if you have both. Double your chances of winning for sure. So yeah, as always, if you like the video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos every Wednesday. And yeah, hope you're all having a great day. Thanks so much for watching.